It was dark, Calrain said as they started, so I didn't see all of them. But I believe I counted 10. That means there's likely more, Yareem said. Let's say 15, and only 3 of us. But Tariel has her magic, and I am good with a sword. Calrain's shoulders slumped. I wish I was a good tracker, he said, staring morosely at the tracks. At least I wouldn't be dead weight then. You are never dead weight, Tariel said gently. She sent a pulse of soothing energy through their bond. Your smarts and quick thinking are invaluable to me. Calrain sat up straighter on his horse, and Tariel felt his spirits lift a bit. In any case, he said, we might as well follow these tracks and see where they lead. Your bond with Riann should help us make sure we are going in the right direction. That would be wise, Zoloteus said, materializing over Tariel's shoulder. If you go by the bond alone, you might accidentally go riding off the edge of a cliff, judging by all of this hilly terrain. She surveyed their surroundings with pursed lips, her robes gently flickering in the morning breeze. Can you tell if Riann is still hurt, Tariel? Tariel focused on the bond again. She had forced herself to block much of it earlier because of the agony pulsing through their connection. But to her relief, she saw that, though he was still in pain, it was greatly lessened. He seems to be doing better, she told the others. Much better than I expected, actually, considering how much pain he was in before. Zoloteus frowned. That could be because of his enhanced healing, but on the other hand, her golden eyes sought Calrain. Did you see a witch or mage among them? Calrain shook his head. There were only men, as far as I could tell. Zoloteus looked thoughtful. Still, it is possible these bandits might be employing a witch in their stronghold. We had best be wary when approaching. Wonderful, Yareem said, shaking his head. That is just what we need right now. Hush, Zoloteus admonished him. You are mated to a powerful mage whose magic strengthens daily. You are hardly defenseless. Yes, but she is still largely untutored, Yareem shot back. He met Tariel's gaze, then winced, as if realizing she was still there, listening. I mean no offense, but we are largely outnumbered. And if they may have a mage of their own, that does not bode well for us. Tariel lifted her chin. Regardless of the odds, I will not leave Riann in the hands of cold-blooded criminals. After all he has done for me, he deserves better. Tariel urged her horse forward, leaving Calrain and Yareem to follow behind. She imagined Yareem felt the annoyance simmering in her heart, just as she felt his. Part of her understood. As the newest member of her harem, there was no way he could share the same connection with Riann that she and Calrain did. It would take time to form a cohesive bond between the 4 of them, a task made even harder by Riann going missing just when they'd thought they were safe. Do you really think these were the same bandits from before? Yareem asked as they made their way through the thickly wooded forest. It was a bit difficult to follow the tracks with the shade from the oak trees darkening the path, but they could not afford to leave the horses behind, and riding was faster than walking. I am not certain, Calrain said. As I said before, it was too dark to make them out clearly, and besides, Riann had shoved me beneath a bush. But nothing they said gave me cause to believe that they recognized Riann. I strongly suspect we were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. But why capture Riann, then? Tariel asked. If they merely wanted to rob him, why not kill or maim him, then relieve him of his belongings? And why heal him? If they healed him, Calrain reminded them, they might not have. Yareem shrugged. Perhaps this is some sort of recruitment ritual, and the bandits plan to make Riann work for them. He is a strapping young man who is good with a sword. They would have use for him. Zoloteus huffed. Recruiting someone by kidnapping doesn't seem an effective way to swell one's ranks, she said as she floated along behind them. It is more like